Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 medieval battle. In this match against Warg 1, I have the Germans northwest against his Lithuanians, a very unusual army list. Okay, so as I said, the Lithuanian list is unorthodox. Light spear cavalry, although notably, you could choose to dismount these guys as bow swordsmen. Half-size units, but still dangerous. A swarm of light cavalry. For infantry, light archers, massed archers, irregular foot, and dismounted cavalry. So 58 points, pretty spendy. Above average, some armor, bow, swordsmen. So because they have swordsman ability, they will not suffer from the usual close range shooting difficulties that massed archers suffer when enemy melee troops get close, because they get scared, lose their nerve, because they are helpless. These guys are not helpless, so not only are they actually useful in melee, they also do well shooting close up. There's also a giant hill here. Now, one play would be to avoid this giant hill, hang out here, and try to dominate the open ground, but that could lead to a siege situation where he has time to prepare. So instead, behind a screen of light infantry, I've prepared my free canton spearmen. These are medium foot, to take over this rough, with dismounted knights to take over this open for the main thrust. I have a number of missile troops here to try to dominate this hill and rough ground. And then on the right side, my cheap non-knightly cavalry, supported by raw crossbowmen and raw spearmen. I figure against cavalry, the raw crossbowmen are good enough, and the raw spearmen can keep them safe. And my 2 units of mounted knights are there as well. Alright, let's see that force comp in deployment. What do we have for the infantry line here? Irregular foot and massed archers. I can work with that. Lots of cavalry. Well, hopefully we can shoot them all down. These defensive spearmen out into the open, and what a luxury having maneuverable infantry for once. Feels weird after playing so much of this game. Seize that rough ground, push these spears forward. There we go. What to do about the light infantry swarm? I guess we're just going to have to shoot them. And shoot them over and over again, really. Right, mounted crossbowmen. Raw crossbowmen. Shift you over, get these raw spears forward. Get out of the way for the moment. Same with you. So we'll try to spread out and not get outflanked too badly and push into contact with his infantry if possible. Next turn. Oh, coming down to the flat. And yeah, trying to spread out and flank. We'll have to prevent that. There's a lot of cavalry. Let's stay out of bow shot for the moment. Well, one volley is no big deal. If we go here, let's see, here, then here, then here, then here, then there, maybe. A little bit awkward, but that's okay. Get in that rough ground. That's awkward. Raw crossbowmen, sergeants, knights, mounted crossbowmen. It's not going to be easy to win this sector of the field given the numbers, so we need to try to win rapidly against his infantry. Take it from there. In fact, maybe I should push a little bit more forward. Okay. Next turn. Let's maybe push for this rough ground. And to cut off the paths to the rear of the map. Who do we want to shoot at? Archers or irregulars? Don't want to get caught out. Terrible use of crossbow bolts shooting at unarmored troops. Wow. If he shoots at me at long range, that's fine, I don't care. Okay, so unfortunately we failed to cause any disruptions, but we will keep pushing forward against the infantry wing. The door closed. What door? What are we talking about? Oh, that door. Yeah. It's still a little bit unpleasant. Raw spearmen, they're gonna take checks pretty easily. Yeah, that is a downside of raw troops. Now I'm gonna have to cover with the knights. Too bad, but not the end of the world to lose a light unit. Oh no, he's turning the infantry around. That is a problem. Too we have any cavalry we can force contact with over there? No, we don't. Huh. Well, what we can do, though, is enjoy forcing some checks as they run. Oh, yeah. Shift you over. What are we trying to do here? Can't catch them. We want to make sure this cavalry doesn't get around, so we'll need to keep a good spread. Occupy that rough ground. So we can take the hill and then refocus our energies in the battle with the cavalry. None of this fire is going to be very effective, but that's okay. We just need to prevent mass disruptions. Good. Give them a shove. Alright. Okay, guys. That's how it's gonna be. Don't want to get too far ahead of infantry support. It's getting weird. It's getting weird already. Next turn. Alright, now he's going to get behind, and that'll be annoying, but can't avoid it forever. Bounced. Good. Alright, so he's trying to set up that flank. We'll need to counter with the mounted crossbowmen, which will be unfortunate. Here, we're going to have to let him run. There's no catching him, so we'll leave a minimal garrison on this hill. Try to cut off this cavalry and then swing around to assist on the right wing. What can we do here? Good. Do we bother with a shove? I don't think it's worth it. Good. Cut off that assistance, and unfortunately, well, if we do this, we don't get charged for a turn at least. Good. Could give these guys a shove. That might be a bit dangerous. So instead, let's start pushing into a threatening position, attempting further disruptions. punish him for avoiding contact. What do? Do you sit here? Yeah, we'll need some missile troops back here. Who's the commander here? You. General up. These irregular foot. Good. That should cut off the advance of the cavalry. Set up a flank. Let's leave some more free canton spearmen here and start shifting dismounted knights over. Let's charge before more bad things happen. Not quite a catch, that's a dangerous position for those knights to be in. Why don't we try? It's not likely, but why don't we just try some pressure on? Oh, very good. Held firm. More raw crossbowmen here. And held firm. So we just need to hold out, get some frags, and start getting breaks, so we can then put real pressure on the infantry if they should turn around. Next turn, rally on the light archers. Means we're gonna have flank here. Too bad. Break. Fragged. Out for a turn. They're disrupted, so I'm not really worried about that. Oh, we don't even need a flank to win that fight. Catches out the raw crossbows. Which could get a little awkward. Held firm again. Okay. Well, let's go for a frag. Turn around. Then what? Go for a frag here as well. Move out of the way, then you can move up, turn and shoot. Now charge. Break, good. Disrupted, and some evasions going on. Very nice catch. Good. In the meantime, do I bother shooting at these? Probably not. How's this melee? Actually pretty good, so pin them in with heavy infantry. Held firm. How bad? They're going to break before we can intervene, so there's going to be a giant gap here now, fortunately. Nothing much we can do about that. What we can do is try to move to assist the survivors. Let's actually move up and shoot. And go for a disrupt. Negative. Alright. These spearmen forward. Keep moving the dismounted knights. Threaten. Well, before we threaten a flank. Okay, now threaten a flank. Start working on this unit. Charge would be bad. And worse. Do we bother moving here? Might need to. Don't like the idea of letting myself get flank charged. Maybe we stick around then. No, screw it, just take a risk. Want to put pressure on these before they come back. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, complete collapse on our right. But some success in the center. Next turn. Delicious rallies for him. Get flanked and break? I guess not yet, but soon. Going for the frag before the charge. Hold firm. Fade. Successfully. That's fortunate. There's a frag. Well done, well done. I mean, that's fine, we'll just fall back. Or we'll get set up for a flank. Yeah, I don't really care for knights all that much. They somehow manage to always disappoint. Alright, no chance of a catch then. We're pursuing, this is all completely pointless, but I guess we're gonna get overrun soon anyway. Here, just shove them off and see where we end up. Great, you're doomed. I hate you. I hate you so much. And we really have no way to force an engagement on these guys either. So here, zone of control lock them and shoot. Push forward. Finish them off. Okay, then what? Do we bother? Let's see, set up a flank. Alright, that's fine. Why don't we go for a break here? Really? Just no. No, I say. How about an auto break then? Fine. Okay. Anyway, and push on. And let's ignore his fleeing infantry, so that we can form some sort of cohesive line against the advancing cavalry. We need more spearmen here, so you wheel that way. Pursuers. Are they all pursuers? You're not. Good. Sure, port on, why not? What a mess. This is frustrating. This is really frustrating. I just hate this kind of crap. I mean, this is why I don't buy knights. That's why I just buy stuff that's cheap, because they don't do stuff like that. Now, to be fair, if I had more knights, I probably could have forced an engagement on the infantry, but the threat of surround still would have been there. Next turn. As expected. Uh-huh. Now the infantry turns back around. Bounce that. Great. Good. Okay, well, you're screwed. Here, give these archers a shove and push towards the infantry. Now here, is there any way we can pin these in? Not really, but we might as well get the charge in. Send our greetings. Oh, they stuck it out for some reason. Okay. You wheel about. Here we can't get overextended. This turn. Turn. Okay. It's going to be really hard to engage this and this at the same time. Held firm, too bad. Okay, well, spearmen can try to protect this, but our heavier infantry, we can try to arc back around to again threaten his infantry wing. Go for a frag. Fine. Good. Do we need you? Yeah, why not shove these crossbowmen over here again? Waste the bolts? No. You're on low ammo, so why not? Sure. Almost an auto break. Half arc? No. Not till you're on low ammo. Okay, do we keep hitting you? Not much point. I don't want to get sucked into an action. Shoot, I suspect we won't have time to shoot off the rest of our ammo anyway. Yeah, but this is bad. This kind of mess where I'm getting surrounded, it plays to the Lithuanian strengths. I really needed a confrontation with the infantry, and his pulling back was a really good call. Well done. Next turn. That's okay. Cool. I wonder if we'll be able to preserve them from a charge to break. Well, you're screwed. The most you can do is use more of their ammo. We stayed in the rough, even though lights could charge us. Good. Try your best to cover. Cover, and I suppose turn that way. Waste of bolts. Might have to do it anyway. Pin them in. Get out of there. Make it to the rough. Forward. Pin them. Arc around. Keep harassing. Here we go. Nothing to shoot at there. Get ready then. If we can make contact here, still could do okay. He's proven very slippery. Next turn. Yep, soak in those arrows. That's a shame. Setting up that flank attack. I don't have enough men to cover against all those. But at least I should be able to get into melee against the rest now. About time you rallied up. Do we move in close and risk annihilation? Keep providing escort. Held firm, huh? Risk it. Cover them from the charged lights. Fortunately, we need to bring up more spearmen here. It's all very awkward, especially with low ammo, but I want to see if I can punish this frag unit. What to do here? Well, I think we charge, and they evade, and we may or may not catch them. We don't. Too bad. Okay, work on a frag then. Good. Hunt is on. Lock them in. And frag. Good. Here we need to stand our ground. Get these offensive spearmen forward. Hopefully they don't panic when the free Canton spearmen are broken. Push. General up here. Charge. You stop these light horse from rear charging us. Using the cover of the hill. Pile in. Didn't fall back because the primary zone of control was here. Okay. I suppose I could charge and they evade, but I'd rather not have them evade behind me, so I'll just stand for the moment. Yeah, pretty confusing. I'm kind of surrounded, fighting in an arc like that. Very awkward. Next turn. There's that flank we were so worried about. Double drop. Does it infect the spearmen? No. Should bounce that with the hill. Yep. Okay, is there anything we can do to prevent this flank? Nope, not like that. Alright. Can only hope that they hold firm at disrupted. What do we do here? Go for the kill by shooting. Turn around. Stop wasting time. Good. That works. Okay. Next up, hammer these irregular foot, at least for a turn. And put some pressure on this low strength unified archers. Not low. What to do? They're shot up, but not to the point of breaking. This whole situation is getting dangerous. Whatever. Shove them off. And rear charge. They'll be pinned into the melee at least for a turn. We can inflict some casualties in the meantime. This is all going to be completely ineffective because we don't have ammo for it. Again, neither do they. Do we bother charging, or do we stand and wait? I think we have to stand and wait, or else we'll get flanked more easily. There's just too many units running around to prevent all the flanks. We'll accept some casualties and start pushing into melee range. Okay, this unit holding will be key to survival. Next turn. Will my foot knights hold firm, or will they just break and run? They hold firm, but that just sets them up to get flanked again next turn unless I can do something. Fragged, too bad. Hello. Good. Everyone holds firm. And now we're gonna get flanked again. That helps. Let's see if we break. No, because everybody's really disordered, which means there is some hope. Can Getting charged here is going to be bad, but overall the engagement's going well, so I want to reinforce. They turn around, it could get ugly. Do I turn around too, or just go towards the main fight? Consider this. See if they double drop. Nope. Okay, push into melee range. You're on reduced ammo. Could take pot shots at the cavalry, even though it's pointless. Everybody's unmaneuverable now. So the question is, will he frag the knights or hit the free canton spearmen? Prevent a rear charge by the lights at least, so you'll have to use non-lights one way or another. And pump these guys full of bolts. They hold firm, but do take heavy casualties. I think we have to get in here to cover the knights, unfortunately. And you. If we turn this way, he keeps running. If we move this way, he turns around to charge the crossbowmen. Do I care if he charges the crossbowmen? You know what? I don't think I care very much. Warwick seems to be losing hope, as a sky full of arrows has taken its toll. Well, I'm only up by 7 so far. And I'm about to get flanked again. Yeah. Using one of my best units. Maybe they'll rally back. We'll have to hope to get a break this turn, which is possible given that situation. Held firm, okay. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Good. Now we're making some progress. Okay. Well, first of all, you turn and face. You charge in. Foot knights prepare to fight one or the other. Knights move up so that if he charges and breaks our free canton spears, then he might end up in trouble. Okay, you general up and charge. Prevent a flank charge on our infantry. Threaten archers and irregulars with the flank. What can we do here? Not very much without straying out of the rough ground. Okay. Oh yeah, this whole situation. Well, at least they're caught in melee. Could move up and try to shoot again, but it won't be a break. Instead, why don't we shove them off and maybe shove them off, and then it's gonna say land in the rough, but guess not. Here, walk off this cavalry and start shooting it up. Cover the crossbowmen and what? We do that? Is that a half arc? Yeah. There we go. Work on them. And what do you do? Then you're exposed to a flank. Here you're exposed to a downhill attack. You could just sit here, but then you get shot at. It's all unfortunate. Other question is, do I even care if this unit gets broken up? I don't really care that much. Here, move here. You're downhill, and that's too bad, but at least it's not a flank, and at least you're not getting shot at. You should remain under cover for the moment. Okay, now we're up 16, and we're starting to finish off this infantry, so if we can just fend off the cavalry a little while longer, we should have a win. Next turn. Yep. Oh, wait a second. We were up 50 POA there. But no, they say. Ooh, yes, can we save you? Pin them in so they can't easily charge our dismounted knights. Now what? I see, I see. Well, general up on the crossbowmen so we can cut these guys out faster. Thank you. Continue the pursuit. Very good. Charge. And charge. Get ready to engage the archers. This situation is unfortunate. They say held firm. Shove these light horse. Maybe pursue. No. Okay. Work on the cavalry. Unfortunately, we probably need to stay in the rough. Yeah. It's too dangerous to emerge. What do we do? Let's see, is that better? Nope, actually worse. Shove them off. Almost. Okay. Pin them in. Then, hopefully, mow them down. Reduce command and control. Unfortunate. Good. And pin them as well. And we get a frag. You are in a dangerous position as well. Here, shove these guys back off the map. Then work on the frag unit. Try to prevent them from rallying up. They're already disrupted, so I don't need to worry too much about them. Instead, start moving this way. Okay, well, this disrupt is unfortunate. Could still get some dangerous light cav charges in our rear, but it is going our way. Next turn. Another rally. And another return. That's what I was worried about, but it doesn't matter this time. Same there. Good. Concerning. Bounced. And, oh wow, well done. Well done. Well, first, why don't we do that? Then, let's shove them off so they can't quite charge. Our dismounted knights, who will trundle towards the rough ground, which is some kind of cover anyway. You will keep blocking these light horse from falling back. Commander-in-Chief, huh? General up on the dismounted knights and crash into these fast archers. Double drop. Good. This is unfortunate. I might just auto break. Nope, not yet. But I am not inclined to do the head-on thing, so we'll let our one unit drop, and then hopefully one of these units will stay intact enough to get the charge. Good. Yeah, this is surprising and terrible. It's okay. Move and shoot. Break. Do they disrupt? No. Alright, in that case, we'll just have to brave another charge, assuming there is another turn, which there may or may not be. Oh yeah, you. I could charge, but then they would just fall back, so instead we'll just keep on shooting. You stand. And why don't we pin them in? If they charge and we disrupt, we can still rear charge, and that'll even things out. And then what? What haven't I done? Oh yeah, you might need to turn so you can't get flanked. I don't think it's a great danger, but no sense taking risks at this point. Okay, and we've reached the end. Very nice try by Warg 1 using an army that's very difficult to use due to the lack of solid infantry. My original plan was to cut up his footmen here while holding the right, and that became not possible as he pulled his infantry away. And for a while I was kind of surrounded in a U shape like that. But he did feel compelled to bring out the foot eventually when the cavalry came under too much pressure. Even low ammo missile troops can force disruptions against cut up cavalry units. So ultimately, this is always going to be harder for the Lithuanian army, and I think he did a really amazing job, and honestly, I don't know that I could have done any better. So, a good game, and till next time.